My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. Let's look at Hillary Clinton's speech. Let's see how many lies or deceptive statements are located in the speech. I'm not even going to get to all of them, but it was full of lies, full of deception. And if we had Bernie Sanders as nominee, you would see the mobilization of the entire Democratic Party. You would see unity like we've never seen before. Bernie Sanders consistently destroys Donald Trump by over 10 points in the polls. Now, according to Real Clear Politics, they're tied. So that was the post-convention bump. They're tied in the polls. We'll see what happens. It really doesn't even matter if Hillary Clinton goes up by 5. She will lose it like she loses all polling leads. But let's look at a couple of statements that Clinton made that are essentially either variations of a lie or deception in some form. Basically, that's the way Clinton operates. All politicians lie. Nobody lies more than Hillary Clinton. All politicians are corrupt. Fine. Nobody is more corrupt than Hillary Clinton. Just ask James Comey. After a year-long FBI criminal investigation, there's a perjury issue now. They're going to try to impeach her on either the Clinton Foundation or the perjury. I'm getting messages, well, you know, it's impossible. Congress won't get the votes needed to impeach her. That's not the point. That is not the point. The point is they're going to try. They're going to never stop. And it was different. Another dumb thing people say, well, you know, President Obama dealt with the same things. No, President Obama dealt with racism. Completely different. There was nothing there with the birth certificate. There was nothing there with all these things with President Obama. With Hillary Clinton, there are things there. She did lie to the Benghazi Committee. She did use a private server with a top secret special access program intelligence on that server. That's why she had the year-long FBI criminal investigation. There are things with Hillary Clinton that no other politician could survive politically. So, and then the last thing, I'll get to the statements. The last thing is that people say, well, what's the deal? Why are you so focused on Hillary Clinton? I'm sure you've gotten that troll, the new trolling method also. When the most powerful person in the world, potentially a person who's a liar and corrupt, and a bigger liar and more corrupt than anyone in the country, could potentially be the most powerful person in the world, yeah, it's a big deal. You should care, okay? And Donald Trump, if you fear Trump, 4 years of Trump, you get 8 years of Nina Turner, Jill Stein. Hopefully Bernie Sanders tries to come back. Who knows? O'Malley. You get a Democrat for 8 years after 4 years of Trump, since he'll try to destroy the planet. It'll be horrible. With 4 years of Clinton, scandal, controversy, trying to impeach her, poor decision-making, bad decision-making. Bernie, your campaign inspired millions of Americans, particularly young people who threw their hearts and souls into our primary. They threw their hearts and souls into the primary, Madam Secretary, to ensure that you did not get elected, that Bernie would get elected. You treated Bernie delegates poorly at the convention. The Democratic National Committee, Hillary Clinton, owes an apology to Nina Turner. Former Ohio State Senator Nina Turner, who is one of the biggest Bernie supporters, one of the biggest Bernie surrogates, and one of the most influential Bernie Sanders advocates this election. And they did not allow her to speak at the convention because they were afraid of Nina Turner, because for whatever reason, they did not allow Nina Turner to speak because they were afraid of what it might do to Hillary Clinton's chances of winning for some reason. So they owe an apology to Nina Turner. Okay? They should have had former Ohio State Senator Nina Turner speak. They should have. And Donna Brazile, the new DNC, head of the DNC, owes an apology to Nina Turner. This is my viewpoint. And to all your supporters here in the country, I want you to know, I've heard you. Your cause is our cause. Bullshit. That is not true at all. The cause for Hillary Clinton's only cause is appeasing her donors. So she's gotten $153 million from Wall Street. She accepts foreign donations through the Clinton Foundation. That's also the IRS is investigating that. She only cares about appeasing. She has prison lobbyist donors. She will keep the prison industrial complex going. She will never break up too big to fail banks. She will never reinstate Glass-Steagall. That's where the money comes from. That's where the Wall Street money comes, influences her mentality. When you say, well, you can't find a vote in the Senate where the Wall Street money, that's because Congress never voted to break up too big to fail banks. Did Congress ever vote to break up too big to fail banks during her tenure as senator? Did they ever vote to reinstate Glass-Steagall? No, and she would have voted against that. So, perpetual wars, she wants to intensify the fight against ISIS. Bernie Sanders said, I'll be damned to more quagmires. Single payer, not for a single payer. She barely was on board for $15 minimum wage. Big deal. Oh, thank you. Dear Leader Hillary, you added $3 extra. We're supposed to be so happy. The TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, is a monstrosity of a trade deal. Corporations can sue the United States of America and actually circumvent existing environmental laws because of the Trans-Pacific Partnership in secret tribunals. I'm not making this up. Look it up. I'm not even making this up. She is for the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Tim Kaine is Mr. Pro-TPP. Okay. Another lie. We will not ban a religion. We will work with all Americans and our allies to fight and defeat terrorism. I don't like Trump. I think he says dumb, stupid things. Trump never said he was going to ban a religion, first of all. Second of all, if he would never have been able to ban Muslim immigrants. Never, ever, ever, because Congress would never pass that law. Even if he tried, the economic consequences from around the world of people boycotting us, or companies boycotting us, or the political impact of that, they would never pass Congress ever. So most of what he says will never pass Congress, the wall, everything. So and she knows that. A couple other things. I mean, we can go forever with this. And most of all, don't believe anyone who says I alone can fix it. You know what? I don't know if Trump said that, but obviously Trump knows that he can't fix it alone. We have Congress. We have Congress, the Supreme Court, the executive branch. I mean, this is basic understanding of government. Our economy is much stronger than when they took off. That's true. President Obama presided over the economy has grown under President Obama. What she's not telling you is what Elizabeth Warren said in 2014, that Citigroup wrote a part of a spending bill that weakened Dodd-Frank. You'll never hear that from Clinton. Another deceptive statement. Okay. That's why we need Supreme Court justices who will get money out of politics. She is the poster child for money in politics. Money in politics is synonymous with Hillary Clinton. She takes money from everyone, from prison lobbyists. Why do you need to? Nobody answers my question. Below, why does Hillary Clinton, to my amazing subscribers, to the Hillary bots watching, anyone, why does Hillary Clinton need prison lobbyist money? I understand she takes money from Wall Street, fine. I understand she takes money from Hollywood. Everybody gives Clinton money, fine. Foreign donors, Saudi Arabia gave the Clinton Foundation $10 to $25 million. Okay, Donald Trump gives money to Hillary Clinton. Why does she need prison lobbyist money? Why did she accept prison lobbyist donations? Two of the major prison lobbyists. Why, as a Democrat, after her husband started the mass incarceration epidemic? Why? I don't understand why. Okay. Then she talks about more than 90% of the gains have gone to the top 1%. Yes, because of people like you, Hillary Clinton. Because of people who will never break up too big to fail banks. The whole issue with breaking up the too big to fail banks is not just if they tank, we bail them out. It's their influence. Ask Elizabeth Warren. They rewrite bills, or they write certain portions of bills. Then she talks about the military and working with our allies. Another lie or deceptive statement is that she's going to, and then she says she's president for Republicans also. Republicans hate her. They called her Lucifer. They called her the devil. They'll never work with her ever, 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 ever. This is not just like President Obama. This is not just like President Clinton. This is a unique moment in history where the majority of Americans, close to 70%, view somebody to be not honest and trustworthy in Hillary Clinton. And the Republicans not only view her to be a liar, they view her to be the devil. They're already going after her for perjury. They're already going after her, the IRS, for the Clinton Foundation. The State Department has its own email investigation. Do not say you're going to be everyone's president when half of Congress, or no, the Republicans in Congress, Republicans can control Congress right now. They are going to try to impeach you. Try to impeach Hillary Clinton. Whether they impeach her is another story. Hillary bots, well, they'll never do it. Yeah, they're going to try, and it's going to be a complete fiasco. It's going to be, you want to talk about a reality show, it'll be a reality show with Clinton. So, in addition to the fact that she's advised by Henry Kissinger and neoconservatives are openly backing Hillary Clinton. So she did not hear anything that Bernie Sanders said. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She wants to intensify the fight. She wants to send more Americans into counterinsurgency wars, where half to two-thirds of all the Americans killed and wounded in Iraq and Afghanistan were the victims of IED blasts. We send our soldiers to fight people in apartment buildings who are shooting at them from apartment buildings, who ambush them, who plant IEDs. This is not a war like World War II. These are counterinsurgency wars, where we rely on corrupt government officials within the countries that we want to bring democracy to. Okay, and then we unintendedly cause havoc and chaos. Blowback. Please give me your thoughts below. Hillary Clinton's speech was full of deception, overt lies, deception. Thank you so much for listening.